another episode of Make It in May, and today's DIY is going to be these beautiful jewelry organizers as well as this headband holder. And I'm very much into organizing and room decor and DIYs in general, and I love making things as simple and easy as possible, and trust me, these DIYs are nothing less than that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY, and make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up for a lot more DIYs, and if you're excited to see what else I have in store for the remaining of Make It in May. And if you do make any of these DIYs, be sure to tweet me or Instagram me with the hashtag MakeItInMay so that I can see what you guys have been up to. So with that being said, let us get straight into this tutorial, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! So for the first one, we'll be making a bracelet and ring holder. I love how chic this looks, and you can go ahead and spray paint it any color that you would like. First, you'll need a T-plate as well as wooden dowels. I suggest using bigger ones for the bracelet holder and smaller ones for the ring holder. And of course, a glue gun. If you cut your dowels like I did, use a nail file instead of sandpaper if you don't have any to file them down. So of course, I spray painted them white as you can see, and now I'm going to just hot glue them onto my T-plate. Be sure that when you put it down that you really hold it for a few seconds to make sure that the hot glue really bonds properly. So the tallest one that we have is the bracelet holder, and it looks like that. So I just attached the next piece on top of it and made a kind of T shape like that. So that is how it looks, and be sure to please check out my blog down below where I will have all of the measurements, including the sizes of the dowels and everything like that. So now it's time to stack my jewelry on top of it. So here are my rings. And then on top, it's my bracelets. I really love how this look. I think it's one of my favorite DIYs that I have done to date. Let me know what color you'll spray paint yours. I just think that using a T-plate really makes it so chic and elegant. So I would recommend a T-plate, but don't take your mother's good china because you would get in so much trouble. Like, I know this for a fact. So next up, this is how my stud earring collection used to be. First, you're gonna need the cover of a box or maybe a box itself and some foam the color of your choice. So I laid out my foam and I just traced the line so that it will be able to fit fully into the cover of the box that you're using or whatever you're using, and then I'm gonna cut it out. So I kind of cut it so that as it goes to the end, it gets a little smaller. And you'll see why I did this in a bit. So I put it inside the cover of my container, and then you know how you used to make those paper fans a really long time ago when you were a tiny person? That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just making fans like this, and that is going to be the perfect place to store your studs. So you see how mine is coming out just like this. So at the end, if you have extra, cut it out with the scissors, and I like to just secure it a little bit with some hot glue just at the beginning and at the end of the cover. That's just to make sure that the foam stays in place. Trust me, it's not going to move anyway. So this is how it looks right now. And remember how I told you I cut the foam a little smaller coming down to the end? Well, it was to accommodate a tiny space like this, which I just think is perfect if you have loose pairs of earrings that you've lost, or studs and stoppers, because I'm very prone to doing things like that. So now it's time to organize my stud collection, and oh my goodness, this was my most favorite part ever. I can't believe my stud collection has grown this much, to be honest, since the beginning of this year. And here I am putting all the extra stoppers that I have in that little corner right there. So this is my final organization of my stud earrings, and I am absolutely in love with it. I'm so struggling to find the DIY that I love the most in this video because I truly love how my studs are displayed so beautifully, and I had no idea it would take up the entire thing. So now I have to make another one. But good thing it's super easy and inexpensive, right? I have a headband problem. I really love cute vintage headbands like these, and I really wanted a way to organize it. So I have this container here, and this is what I will be using. But if you don't have this, definitely look for a tin or something that could work. And if it's not clear and you want to cover it, fabric plus some hot glue is going to do the trick. But for me, I like how my container is clear like this. So I peeled off the sticker, and to remove any excess ickies, I'm just taking some vinegar and around the cotton and buffing it into the surface to make sure that it's icky free. So it looks like this now, and I'm just gonna attach my headbands to it so beautifully. And remember, if you don't have a container like this, please look for like a tin or something like that, because it will work just as well. You just need some fabric and some hot glue to make it perfect. So don't look for a container like mine. You can easily cover yours with some fabric so you can have an entirely uniformed container. So that was the end of this DIY. Comment down below and let me know which was your favorite DIY from this video. I just cannot wait to hear. And make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and for a lot more DIYs as well as Make It In May in general. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!